Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are gonna look at the Never Tell Me Riyadh subreddit. I put it on links from all time because I haven't been on the subreddit before. So let's go to number 20. I'm just gonna look where number 20 is. Wait for a second. So I found number 20. This is Will Blow Me Down. Let's look at this. Okay. Okay, so they're blowing a coin to where? There? How do you make the coin just like turn around? Because it's gotta take some hard blowing to make it turn around. So, as you see on the screen, it's very, very little. And you're seeing what I'm seeing. It's very, very low, but how do you make it turn like that? I mean, that was a false turn. This guy at the middle is probably just following coin and where it is. So pretty cool stuff. Precision shooter. Okay. A precision shooter. Let's look at this. Oh, I didn't get all of those. Some of the video is covered by my face cam, but you could see a little bit of it, I think. Yes, I think most of it is covered by my face cam, or just a little bit of it. But how do you? I mean, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 cups. That's flawless. How does someone have the talent to do that? I mean, probably not a lot of people can do that. It's a very rare talent. You don't really see that a lot. But yeah, he's a precision shooter. Girlfriend was dancing in a storm. Lightning struck at the perfect time. Okay. Okay. Can you? Okay. No. Oh. What the? Look at that. That looks so cool. If you took a picture of that, that will look cool as heck. That looks cool. But why are you dancing in a storm? You can get struck by lightning. I mean, why? Why would you dance in a storm? I don't know. I mean, for entertainment, as people call it. I mean, why would you dance in a storm? I mean, it's very likely, it's very unlikely for you to get struck by lightning, but how does your camera capture that? I don't know. It's a magical camera. Everything is better with a combat roll. What's a combat roll? Okay, probably gotta find out. And come on, here we go. What is this about? What is this gonna be about? I don't know. Okay. He flips a pancake and unrolls and then catches the pancake in the pan. It's flawless. I mean, how can you do that? You've probably been okay. You've probably been training because you can't do that just first time. You try to do that and then you do that. You've got to be training. If this guy's not training, then how does he do that? I know, it's very magical. Spectator taunts player hit by puck before getting hit by one himself. Okay. Let's look at this. You touch the player, then what happens? Oh, he gets hit by a puck. Yeah, that's very unlikely that that would happen. He touches the player and then he gets hit by a puck. It's very unlikely to happen, but yeah. When you touch the player, what? No, no, I don't want to see this fridge video. As I was saying, if you touch the player, you get hit by a puck. That's the lesson of hockey. Or if it's a sport that consists of ball, touch a player, like football, basketball, or anything that needs a ball, you get hit by that ball. I don't know. This has probably occurred more than one time. So, yeah. This is just getting ridiculous. Exposed from mildly infuriating. Okay? Come on. Trending on mildly infuriating. The official Reddit app just sent me a notification that a Reddit post was trending. This is how your app gets uninstalled. What? The official Reddit app just sent me a notification that a Reddit post was trending. This is how your app gets uninstalled. How does that happen? You get a notification. Also, that's 6%. You need to charge that. But you get a notification, and you get a notification about the thing that already. What? How can this happen? The official Reddit app just sent me a notification that a Reddit post was trending. This is how your app gets uninstalled. But then that happens on another. What? How does that happen? I'm very confused. Yeah, I'll stick with Reddit. It's fun. What? Is there an explanation of how this happened? Because how? It's like 1 in a million. 2 paintballs collide in midair. So this is probably gonna be cool and interesting. I mean, let's. Oh, come on! I hoped that I can. Come on! Come on! Stephen Hawking has died on Albert Einstein's birthday. It was 7 months ago. Okay. March 14, 1879. Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's pretty unlikely for someone. I mean, not a lot of people die on someone's birthday. I mean, someone that is famous's birthday. I mean, if you die on a birthday of someone famous, I mean, I think you're gonna be famous too. But I mean, a lot of people die on someone's birthday because, I mean, you cannot die in a day where there's no one that has a birthday on that day. Both were aged 76 at death too. Okay, that's more unlikely than this. And Stephen Hawking was born on the anniversary of Galileo's death and died on the day of Einstein's birth. What? Came here to say this. Damn, that's a lot of coincidence. What? How was this planned? Was Stephen Hawking's death planned? Probably not, but that's very unlikely for that to happen. This is how the newspapers were stacked up at my job, as opposed to mildly interesting. Okay? That is not supposed to be mildly interesting. This is not a coincidence. This is not a coincidence. This is what? It's all just not a coincidence. It is a coincidence. I thought they were going to be folded slightly differently and just going to read the entire paragraph. Okay, that would be cooler, but it's not a coincidence. Wait, there's not a coincidence. There's not a coincidence. There's not a coincidence. There's not a coincidence. It's all this is not a coincidence, but the way it was folded and stacked up, it was a coincidence. So why? So I don't know. Was it a coincidence or not? It was probably a coincidence because how could this not be a coincidence? I mean, twins married twins. Then each couple had twins. What? Oh, so the twins married twins which had twins. How did that happen? But I've seen on YouTube like two people that had the same name of their wife had the same name, had the same name of their dog, and probably everything the same name. I think they're children. I think they had the same name of their children because they had a lot of similarities on their family. The same name. They had the same named wife, first wife, and the same named second wife. They both have had divorced a wife, their wife, and then got a new wife. I don't know. It was very confusing, but that one that I talked about is I don't know how this happened, and I don't know how the twins that I talked about. I mean, search on YouTube the twins that got their wives had the same name and the same name of their dog. Yeah. So yeah, that was more of a coincidence, but this is a coincidence too. Mm. Pigeon poops portrait of itself on a leaf. What? Legendary. It's part that's legendary, okay. How does that happen? This is my friend in real life, and they sent me the pic on Snapchat. It's real somehow, and I can't sticky his comments, so I'll just make the other pics here and here, lol. How scared do you have to be to literally ask yourself, how does that actually happen? A pigeon poops itself. I mean, maybe that's not a pigeon. I mean, you need to get the pigeon that pooped the pigeon in the picture, so we actually know that it's actually a pigeon that pooped a portrait of a pigeon. I mean, but it's still pretty cool. A bird pooping a pigeon. I mean, how does that happen? I mean, it's probably 1 in a million. So no, it's probably 1 in a million or something. I mean, it's been 2 months ago. Wow. Very never tell me the odds. Oh God, what happened there? My keyboard just fell. My old keyboard. But I don't know how that happened. Probably no one knows how that happened. So let's go on to another post. The cat knocked my daughter's fishbowl off the dresser. Okay. It's probably a plastic bowl because it didn't shatter. But what are these shattered pieces? Is it glass? Is it glass or plastic? I don't know. But how did the fish not go off the bowl? How did it not flop on the ground? It's very encased there. Well, the question is, now what do you do? That's the question. Definitely that's the question. Because if you take the bowl and then maybe the fish is gonna go to the ground, and then I don't know. You really need to be careful to not. If you need to flip it back up, you need to be very, very, very careful because yeah, it's not gonna work out. Yeah, it's not gonna work out. I mean, you need to be really, really careful so that the fish doesn't flop on the ground. But still, pretty amazing. Car found it after an Amber Alert. Car found after an Amber Alert near me. Okay. Child Amber Alert. White Nissan Sentra. Is that the actual? That's the actual. The weirdest part was the driver of that car, and the abductor of the child was himself only 30 years old. Yet, for those curious why this qualified for an Amber Alert, another article indicated that the 30-year-old was trying to harm himself, and 12-year-old so law enforcement was actually concerned. That's basically why you can't see the driver in the picture, and my most upvoted comments about a short kid. That's the actual car. That it says right there. Pretty amazing that happened, but not too because Amber Alert went off. So yeah, the catch this kid was amazing. Let's see this if it's actually amazing. Okay, and then who knows? Know that. Oh. He doesn't even realize it at first. He doesn't even realize that the ball is actually near. I mean, he realized that he needs to catch the ball, but he didn't realize that it's really near him. And he can catch the ball. Look at this. Go there, and then he doesn't even realize at first. It's just like, what? And then he realizes that he actually has the ball. I know he or she is, I don't know what the gender, but probably he I forget what I need to say. I mean, that's catch right there. Doesn't even realize at first. So he's just like running, and that's pretty cool. Twitch streamer suggests a game should have random scripted events to make the game more interesting. Experiences a random scripted event. What? Okay.
Looking out into the water, and it checks, like, have we shown this guy a spectacle in the last 10 hours? No. Okay, play a spectacle. And, like, if you could just see, like, a massive shark fin, and I mean massive, like, not like, oh god, a great white. I mean, like, the size of a battleship shark. Just see its fin just skim through the water in the distance and go back down again. So you're like, what the fuck? Like, even if you never see it again, you never get to interact with it, you never get close enough to scan it, it's... What?
What are you?
Okay, I think there's Subnautica, and I think that's Subnautica.
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah, that's
Are the devs
Subnautica.
watching or something and they've just like pressed the button?
I think the devs for Cluster Truck did this to streamer once. They just completely took control of the modifiers and messed with him for another 5 minutes. And here's what it's happened with many more if we Google it. Okay, that actually happened. Eagles player claps at the perfect time in order to accidentally catch the ball. Okay, we have 2 football things. I think this football. What is basketball? They have helmets, so it's football. Yeah, this is football. You have helmets. What? Look at that. It's like he was just clapping and just gets the ball. I don't know. I have not experienced like a one in a lifetime thing because solar eclipses. No, I in our country, solar eclipses are very common, like 2, 3 years, 4 years maybe every solar eclipse. But sometimes in other countries, solar eclipses are so rare. But here it's like 10 times more common. Those gloves are so good they are making accidental catches now. Yeah. My smooth recovery after dropping a box at work. Good post. Okay. Look at this. Post. Okay. Explain now. Oh, what? Look at those skills. Look at those skills. He just kicks the box and then it goes right out of his hands. I mean, no, I don't want this. I do want a game. There's that. Don't tell me the odds. Even the hat flipped. I think I've seen this one before. I've seen this one. The back flips and the head flips. It goes right out his head. I mean, it's pretty cool. I don't know why this not. I don't know. I don't know why this is not number 1. Probably because you can't vote or comment. Probably the top one is actually an archived one too, and you start to repeat of it before you cannot vote or comment. So it's pretty cool. Sick moves though. Does anyone else see post on the sub? I wish you were better at math so you calculate the odds for every post. That's a strange. For Science Defiance. Edit by First Gold States. Edit 2. Please no ban. Why did you say please no ban? I don't know. Maybe that is illegal in Reddit. And the top post of all time. Put some cheese on my burger. I don't know how this could be. Never tell me the odds, but it's never tell me the odds, okay? With the cheese, and then you're gonna throw it? Oh, what? How do you? I thought it was just right in front of him, but it was actually there. How does that happen? Well, I mean, what are the odds of that happening? Probably 1 in 1,000 or something like that. 1 in 5,000. I don't know the chances. I mean, yeah, I'm just a YouTuber. I don't calculate math when I'm speaking, but pretty cool. And that's the Never Tell Me the Odds subreddit for all time. And hope you guys have a wonderful day. Okay. And thanks for watching. And of course, peace to all the people that have peace. Peace. Let's go.